Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy The Wrong Way Part 14. Lastly, we just killed the Spheromorph, and we are on our way out of Macalania Woods. It's been a long time since I've done this, since Christmas break has really thrown a wrench in my recording schedule, so much so that I actually had to restart this recording 4 times. One of which wasn't my fault. It was an update to the mod that I used to change the Xbox 360 controller icons to PS4 had changed that it mutes game music when I am not actively on this window. So if you like Alt-Tab and click off the window or something, it would mute itself. Well, I always click off the window to get my cursor out of the recording, and I realized like a few minutes in that I didn't have any game audio, and it really annoyed me. So I hope that all of you have had a really awesome Christmas or holiday break, depending on whatever you celebrate. Just a nice, good break is always fun. I'm not enjoying these people here. This is not going to be fun. I hope Waka can hit this. He's not gotten... Okay, thing. And always hitting with that number. Alright, so we got Comrade. I still don't think Tidus will do enough damage to kill this, even with Fyra. Ah, so close. Someone's gonna take some damage. Okay, that's not as bad as the dragon that hit us on the Thunder Plains. What do I want? I want to steal from the evil eye. High potion will be okay. And we're gonna just knock it out of the sky, hopefully. Cool. Alright. Since elementals and flans, you know, have really low base speed, a delay buster on is, like, ideally would be the best thing to use here. But I don't have it, and that's fine. Now we just need what, where I didn't go. Finish it off. Even crit on it. That's pretty good. We're gonna go run inside that Rin's shop right there. Look at all of that EXP. That's 1,500 EXP. We're gonna go just, gonna go save for... just to be safe, because since this is a new area, it's gonna hit a lot harder than the previous areas. We've also got 1 or 2 boss fights, depending on how quickly I get to the second one.
Would you look at this? They always leave me behind. Oh, you want me to scratch you? There, good boy.
How'd you know what it wanted?
I've always been able to tell how chocobos feel. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo breeder than chocobo knight, huh? Hey, what job do you see me doing?
Obviously a chocobo breeder.
I think so too. You know, I might just give it a try.
So we're gonna have to come back to this later to be able to get to that chest, and that's okay.
Curse that Rin. He'll be rich by tomorrow. Great! I knew I could count on you, lad.
Forget what he has here. Sonic Steel. Actually, might not be a bad buy. First Strike is incredibly strong. But I don't know if I actually really want it. Now, the only downside of switching this halberd into Kamari, it is a fantastic halberd, plus 8% magic is huge, and it'll make him a really good white mage. It's just I lose the sensor. As long as I can maintain 1 sensor, I'll be fine. I'm just taking a quick second. We're gonna throw that immediately on her. We don't want her silenced. Giving 15% more health to Riku will be nice. Brings it up to 1334. Yeah, we're gonna give Riku some new crap. I didn't equip him. We're also gonna throw the magic on him. Gonna go equip Riku with their new claws. We're gonna go save again, just so we've got a very, very impending boss fight, like right down the hill level of impending. And I really want to make sure I get, I don't want to have to rebuy everything. So we're just gonna grab this right now and save again. I'm gonna kill a few things because it's been so long, even though it's not even been a week, it just has felt like so much has happened that I'm not fully sure of what these guys are capable of. So I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more fights here just to see what's going on. With the magic increase, he should actually do some decent damage. 70. The thing is resistant to magic, though. Skill. I got my silence. Not only did I get the silence, I got the sleep, too. That's pretty huge. I mean, doesn't matter. Silence to a flan or an elemental is the same as sleep. When you sleep something that has magic and physical attacks, it doesn't do anything. But when you silence something that only knows magic, it's the same as just basically stunning it. It can't do anything. Oh, we got that. We're gonna focus on getting this eyeball out of the sky. Wow, it's resistant to magic. Alright, so that's a problem. Tidus is our, not Tidus, Yuna is our hitter, so let's see if she can actually hit him. Darn. I was hoping she'd be able to hit him to knock him out of confusion. But that's fine. We can just Isuna that off. I'm not going to spend the time to hit him to get it out. Alright, we've had enough of your shenanigans. Get out of here. Now, since it's asleep and silenced, I can just swap in and out until this point. Gonna hit it with some magic. I'm not actually gonna steal from it, I'm just gonna punch it. Mari's gone, Yuna's gone, Lulu has not gone. Hopefully she's able to knock this. No, Lulu has gone. What am I saying? She silenced it. So close. Stealing from it would be nice, but it's not really too important right now. I just want to get it down and out of the way. Since we get a lot of EXP from this trio right here, it might be privy to us to just kind of sit around and do 2 or 3 more fights, get about 4 more levels. Because it gives us so much experience points, and they don't take that long to do the fights. I think it's a little bit worth it to just run this around. I might cut this out. It's probably not worth watching, but we'll see. Alright, so this is a pretty easy fight. You've got 2 one-shottable things on the sides. They don't carry really any status effects that bother us. They're just resistant to magic. As long as Waka doesn't miss. How much does Drain do over fire? Wow, that does the damage. So Tidus will be able to finish this off quickly. That's good. We can let the dogs bite us all we want. Especially if Yuna can hit with delay. I don't think we'll be able to get all 7. Yeah, no, she missed. Cool. Riku in. We're gonna just guard. I'm gonna pull in Orin. Guard. And he hits the only thing that isn't guarding. Perfect. Mari needs to guard. That should be all of them. Bring Walk in, hit with the ball. Call it good. Well, let's actually take a look at the sphere grid and see if there's anything I actually want out of here that's worth taking the time and getting the few levels for. How much strength is that? 2 strength, that's worth it. Not much is happening for Waka. He's just gonna get more health and then a lot of strength. What's that? Sloga? And 3 health, strength. So it is worth grabbing that 3 extra strength, the 200 health from him, and that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels away. That's way too many, in my opinion, to go and just grab. I'm gonna give Kamari 3 more magic to the point where he's starting to really outshine everyone else. He's almost better than Lulu in terms of magic, which is shockingly strong. Too bad he doesn't know any damage. Riku gets some strength, but that's not her, well, strength is her physical damage, so we're gonna just keep moving along. What's this one? Silence Buster. We're gonna need that, but we're not gonna need it now. Silence Buster is nice because things start becoming resistant to the the disadvantages that really can stop them. Like, as we saw, the one thing that occasionally succumbs to darkness. It's just more weak to darkness, but darkness, like, literally ruins its entire plan of life. What is that? That's strength, and that's white mage stuff? Yeah, that's white mage stuff. Wow, that's late tier white mage stuff. Like, Kamari's got a long way to go before he even gets protected. I have the option of grabbing it in probably just as quick, too. Might be worth grabbing that on Tidus. I'm not sure yet. Reflex is nice, and it improves our evasion and some defense. But I don't have really anything besides 4 more levels to give me 4 more magic. And 4 more magic still is huge. It's a 3rd increase. But it's nothing any too much. I just have to make sure by the time I get to a very, very important fight that I make sure I grab Bio. Or I get a Poison Fang. One of the two. Just trying to scope out everyone's grid. We're going to go save up here. I am going to do a little bit of overdrive training. Possibly. It depends on whether or not, because this might be one of the first boss fights I lose. But we'll see. We're gonna throw Yuna in our formation. Oh, cool. She's already there. I do not want her to be, I want her to go first, that's for sure. We're gonna try to get through here without getting the encounter.
Lady Yuna, we've been expecting you. We were surprised you decided to come so soon. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Lord Seymour sends his apologies for having left without notice.
It's quite all right. I have one question, if I may, sir.
Milady?
I want to keep journeying, even if I marry. Do you think that Maester Seymour would let me?
But of course, my lady. Lord Seymour wishes nothing else, I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Well, we must follow Grotto tradition. I'll have to ask you to wait here a little while longer. I'll send someone to escort you.
We're all with you. Do as you will.
Thank you.
Sorry. That was your line.
Yuna!
Yes, sir!
At least one of them has to be gold.
Oh, no!
Albert!
How come they get to run over the edge and I can't?
You're
And
wasting our time!
The worst thing that just happened here is we lost Yuna out of her party. So we don't really have Flea on a quick character anymore. So we had to take that one hit. That's okay though. It wasn't too much damage.
Stand back.
Thank you. Lady Yuna.
Riku! Tu den dan van un week drek! Win bunalwick magic yut an ya came at.
Oh no!
Translation?
He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us!
Katras!
So Negator negates all magic and summoning. Pretty straightforward with its name. Thankfully, Lancet isn't magic. So, as Tidus, I have absolutely no way of hitting that. But one thing that I have here that not a lot of people do in this scenario is having Waka being able to just knock the thing out of the sky in one hit. Like, look at that
Cast your
damage.
spells now!
So now that it's not got any anything negating it as well, it's gonna start charging a mana beam. So, as for all Machina, it is weak to thunder. Flop. And it counter attacks every single time you hit it with magic. Or anything at all. Mana beam in 3 turns. It was gonna blitz us anyways, so thankfully this is just the easiest way to keep myself from getting more hits on me. Wow, he didn't out heal that. That's bad. Yeah, that's also very bad because it's armored. We're gonna not need to start use a Mega Potion just now, because I'm gonna need to swap Tamari out very quickly. 2 turns. I need Yuna in. And Yuna needs to haste herself. Should have done this off the start, but there's no way I could have set her in my party this early. There's only one real magic I can do here, and that's to drain it. But the thing is, the drain will give me... that's not doing enough. So she's gonna take like 8,000 damage from that. That's... I don't know if I can power break... I was able to power break Machina before. Yeah, I didn't think this one would allow me though. I don't think they would have really expected me to be able to have power break in the underwater Machina fight. I'm going to swap Yuna out for... I don't have a lot of options here. This is really bad. Orin. Hit it hard. Oh my god, he doesn't do damage either. I might need to just get the cheer up just for the damage. We're gonna Grand Summon Ixion in here. Now we're gonna leave Ixion. We want Ixion last for the electric-based overdrive. So we're gonna pull in Ifrit. He's really just gonna eat this mana beam like there's no tomorrow. There's nothing else I need him to do besides just to shield it and let it go. So 330, like 60, 300 and some damage, nearly 400, and you think, oh, that's not that bad. But if you were to actually take that as a party, everyone would be on the floor and dead. Got 1 turn to a mana beam. Thankfully, I cut in between. We're gonna shield it again, and we're gonna dismiss on our next turn. problem I have here is if I am not careful, when I dismiss, he's going to immediately pop out another negator. I'm very hesitant to bring Tidus in, because if I bring in Tidus, I'm going to have, like, he's going to just take the damage, and I'm actually really feeling like I need him to cheer. I'm gonna have to make a potion again. This is a pretty dire situation, because my physical hitters can't really do anything. I'm gonna bring in Tidus and start the cheer. Cheer's just gonna really help keep the damage off of Lulu and Tidus when they cast magic, since the assault is very heavy physical damage. We're gonna cast haste on Tidus and then Lulu last. Mana beam in 2 turns. Gonna just cast Thunder to show the difference in damage now. I've got a cheer out, and it does like 900 damage. Well, that's the easiest way to get around it. 2 cheer. Their haste is out. Third cheer is out. Mana beam is on this turn. I think it only hits 1 party member. I'm gonna take that risk. I'm gonna bring in Waka, and I'm gonna just guard with him. I'm gonna start my focus now, because Mana beam is magic related. And now that she's done everything she can, there's really nothing I have for her, so I'm gonna bring in Lulu as well. Lulu has a chunk of health, almost as much as Orin does. And I really don't want her to take damage, so I'm just gonna wait. There's not much else I can do. Increasing accuracy on Waka will be okay, because it's gonna pop out a negator at some point again. Let's do the focus. Do I have anything I can do? I really just gonna guard with him. And I should just wait. Who's getting decked? It's Lulu. It's everyone. Okay, so I was right. It does hit everyone. Thankfully, that focus saved my life there. Tidus was very, very close to getting absolutely annihilated on that. We are going to make a Mega Potion again. This is a very costly boss fight for me. Did I focus 3 or 4 times? We're gonna do it a 4th time. Just in case. Now that we have 4 cheer, 4 focus on these, I'm gonna hit it with lightning again. Oh man, that's 700 damage. And here comes the negator. Magic has been sealed. That's fine. They get Gatling gun, which randomly hits people. Shouldn't do a lot of damage because of the high amounts of cheer. We're gonna just now start working on reflex as well. It's basically the Tidus is our party cheerleader at this point. With Kamari, I might be able to lance. No, I have lanced on her. She should be able to pull this thing out of the sky. So close. Now, I really want to get this thing out of here. Come here. I'm going to cast Drain. I feel like Drain still does more damage, and it does about the same. Huh. Since I didn't hit it with lightning, it didn't assault me. On a reflex. Or maybe it's because I'm guarding it. I'm not sure. Let's drain it again. No, there's assault. But the evasion increase is really, really doing its work right now. Woo, that does damage. Still. Thundara might do a little bit of work, but he's just gonna get hit. Oh, thanks for the dodge. We're gonna drain back the... We're just gonna keep draining it. It does the same amount of damage. Wow, a negator already? That's quick. Mono Beam in 2 turns. Well, there's an easy thing to do this. If I knock the negator out of the sky and let it have its second turn again, then we're gonna have problems because if I knock the negator out, it will Mono Beam and it will hurt. Or I can leave the negator out and let the Mono Beam fail because the negator will stop the Mono Beam. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna swap in Yuna. I can't white magic. Crap, that's bad. Oh, Riku's not done anything. Might as well make her wait. Reflect still. I'm gonna use this time to buff up. And we've got Jinx. And we're gonna swap back into Lulu. We're gonna literally 4 times our everything. It's, instead of Hyper Mighty G-ing, we're gonna do it all by hand. Gonna guard. It's not gonna do much, but we're gonna guard anyways. Since it's already in that Mono Beam phase, there's not much it can do elsewise. So we're just gonna keep going. And that should be 4 on the Jinx. Maybe it's 3. Somewhere around there. Mono Beam has been interrupted because...
Stupid Machina. They sealed their magic away, too.
Because it couldn't cast. Since magic was sealed, we were good to just let it happen. Hitting it would have counterattacked us, so we just let it sit. Now that we've got our full focus, our cheers, our aims... Oh, come on. It's got 16 health left. Come on, Tidus. Dara it. That really doesn't help me at all. Thankfully, with the luck down and the evasion up, we're dodging a little bit of this counterplay that it's bringing at us. Assault again. She's gonna take it. Yeah, I felt it. Felt the damage. Thankfully, she now out-heals with Drain. I don't have luck, do I? I don't think anyone has luck yet. Pandara just doesn't do enough damage. Neither would Lancet. Yeah, 51 damage. So we're gonna just keep draining it down till about maybe, I was gonna say about 7,000 health, and it's right there at 7,000 health. Now it's a little under 7,000 health. Now this is the all or nothing moment. Don't know how much damage this will do, but we're really hoping, we're swinging for the hills here. We're hoping it's gonna be around 8,000 damage on Ixion. But I've got a bad feeling that it won't be, since Yuna doesn't have a lot of magic, and her strength is pretty subpar as well. Ixion's not been used in a lot of fights, so its stats haven't naturally increased from kills. We're hoping. Oh my god, that is so low damage. Thankfully, they popped a negator out while I already had my summon out. It's got the Mono Beam, which it's gonna literally waste all of the turn advantage it got from having Ixion throw an overdrive at it. So I got really fortunate, but there's not much I can really do besides just hit it again with Thor's Hammer. Which might actually be enough. Never know. Nope, short by probably about 100. Alright, we're out Ixion. Oh, it's gonna Mono Beam us. That's perfectly fine. Because that means Ixion takes it and not the rest of the party. If Yuna was going down her grid, Ixion would hit for 9,999 damage, which is the current damage cap I can hit. But since Yuna hasn't gone up in magic, she's not sitting at like 40-something magic like she should be. We're in the spot where I just need to... I left it with 400 health. Unfortunate, but hey, fight still went okay. Dropping 3 Mega Potions was not okay. It was just poor play on my part. Yeah, that was
Milady!
expensive.
Riku! Fem dan vidran!
Eistra guardian of Yuna, wika? Yuna kva, fafem kintran, krak kva.
We tudrek je moha kegden.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, I guess I had to, really.
How come you speak Al Bhed? Why?
Because I'm Albed, and that was my brother.
You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
We knew you'd be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Al Bhed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you, Al Bhed, used the forbidden machina. You know what that means? Sin was born because people use machina.
You got proof? Show me proof.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Oh, not that you know.
That's not good enough. Yevon says this, Yevon says that. Can't you think for yourself?
Well, then you tell me. Where did sin come from, huh?
I don't know.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
But that doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking. Nothing will ever change that way.
Nothing has to change.
You want sin to keep coming back? There might be a way to stop it, you know.
Sin will be gone once we atone for our past mistakes.
When? How?
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
Why do I even bother?
Riku. Will this move?
Yes!
We're not using that, are we? Wait. Sir Aron is an Al Bhed too, is he?
Come on, Waka.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's an Al Bhed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean...
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Al Bhed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
Lou?
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Al Bhed.
Ha!
Let him go. Give him time to think.
I'm sorry.
You've done nothing to apologize for.
All right, let's ride!
You sure you know how to drive this?
Better than Kamari does. Sorry about Waka.
He didn't have to be so mean, yeah? I almost cried.
Riku?
Just kidding. It's okay. At least you're still nice. Hey, do I look like Uni, you think?
Huh?
Well, my dad's sister is Uni's mother. You get it?
Ah, I had no idea. If you say so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess you're guarding your family then.
Yuna's not the only one that I want to protect.
Huh?
We Al Bhed want to protect all of the summoners, you know? Summoners are... Well, you could say that they sacrifice themselves to bring happiness to Spira.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Riku?
yes?
Sacrifice themselves?
You know, the pilgrimage. It, takes a lot out of you.
Oh, right. But you know, Yuna's real serious about being a summoner. For Yuna? Well, the pilgrimage kind of means everything to her. You are gonna help her too, aren't you, Riku? So you shouldn't say that Yuna's sacrificing herself. Riku?
I hope you're right.
There's one of our mega potions back. Still is really expensive. The fight. I think she gives us something. Yeah, 400 gil. Not a lot. We spent like 20,000 of it, but it'll help. So really, we got a lot of we got the inevitable fight between Waka and Riku because of their differences. And Waka is a bigot. He absolutely dislikes the Al Bhed for no reason other than they use Machina. It's a little bit more complex than I make it sound. He's got that searing hatred for Machina
Halt!
for
The likes of
because
her
his
are
brother
not
died
welcome in this
because of
hallowed
it.
place.
It's just,
She
you
is a
know,
guardian.
then it's against the teachings,
An
all of the stuff that
Al-Bhed? A guardian? Preposterous.
he believes in is
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian
against
now.
like
And that's
what
all I
Riku
want.
is.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
It's just blanket racism
well.
towards Al Bhed. Alrighty, so we've got a lot of heavy stuff coming up, and I'm gonna call it here for this episode, or else this thing's going to be an hour and 20 minutes long. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. Leave a comment down below how your Christmas or holidays went, and I hope you have a fantastic day.